And when it come to these new child support cards they issuing out, you will not be able to go withdraw money from the ATM. You can't add it to Apple Pay. You can't add it to your wallet. You can't do nothing. You cannot make unauthorized purchases. Like, they tracking, they monitoring where that card is being used, what it's being used for. You cannot buy alcohol, tobacco products. You can't even buy gasoline for your car. That's how serious it is. Everything that card has to be spent on has to be directly to a child. It's not to help pay the light bill. It's not help to pay the gas bill. It ain't to help to pay the water bill. It ain't to help to put gas in your car. It's not even to help go buy grocery. And that's why they saying if you receiving food stamps, all this, they broke this child support shit down to the T. If you receiving child support, that money that come on that new card, it's going to either buy clothes for that child, shoes for that child, or pay for health care medical expenses. You know why? Because they saying, as a parent, a responsible parent, it's not child support fault or obligation or job to get that money and help you pay your bills. That's your responsibility as an adult, not just a parent, as an adult. Okay, so if they taking money from one parent and putting it in the household of another parent, mind you, if this is your household, if you didn't have kids, how would you pay your bills? How would you put gas in your car? How would you support your habits? They took all that into consideration. That's not what child support is for. So if you over here covering all your expenses in your house, your child need clothes. If the father paid $350 a month, and if you took $350 and put it together, that's $700 for one child. That's more than enough. That's how child support is looking at it. So you can't do what you did before. You can't make unauthorized purchases. They are tracking and monitoring where it is spent. If they find out you are trying to spend that card anywhere that it is not allowed, your child support case will be terminated. If you are receiving finances outside of the mandated, obligated child support order that was drew up, signed, sealed, and delivered in court, you are subject to having your child support case terminated. Meaning, if you receiving child support and you getting money from the person paying, if the person paying child support is buying anything for that child outside of child support, and they report that, your child support case will be terminated. You can be held in contempt. If you receive money and you spend money outside of a child support order from the person paying, your child support order case will be terminated. You will be held in contempt. These are Georgia laws. If you are going to try to get a higher amount of child support paid to you, you now have to show 6 months or better of financial records, which is work history. You have to show that you have had a job for at least 6 months. You know why? Because if you cannot prove that you are a working and responsible parent as well, you are deemed unfit in the state of Georgia law. So if that person paying child support is paying, you not paying,